Hi guys, good day. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today we'll be making road in Blender, and roads in Blender are very easy to make if you know what to do. But then okay, I'll try not to complicate things too much. We'll just do some simple basic roads in Blender. The rest is left for you to, use this basic that you've learned and do something marvelous, okay? You can do bridges, you can do a complete road network with this. Yeah, it's possible. You can do that. And I would love to see what you guys have done. You can tag me on Instagram or on LinkedIn. When you finish your work, just post your work and tag me. I'll try to leave my link in the description box. Yeah. With that, let's dive in. So yeah, I have my Blender open and delete everything as usual, and let's bring in a plane. Okay, so I have done some research and I have seen like a standard road is within 0.5 meters wide. I think 2.5 to 0.5 is, it's okay. But I feel 2.5 is too small for me when I tried adding in some vehicles to see how it's going to look like. So I'll use 3.5 meters wide. Okay, so let's see. Let me bring in my reference. Okay, so I'm on Google and I just typed what is the size of a road. Yep, so I literally use this image as a reference. So you can see the image said 0.5 meters, it's 0.0 meters wide. And it has some nice calculations and all that stuff. Depends on the kind of vehicle that will be riding on the road, right? Dr. Miles Monroe always say that when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable, okay? So if you know the purpose of something, you can build good stuff towards that, okay? So with that, I'll be looking at my reference here. It says 0.5 meters, and we all know that the default size of almost everything in Blender is within this 2 meters wide stuff, okay? Except be tempered with the measuring unit. But even still, when you convert it, it's still the same thing. So the default size is 2 meters. So we have from here to here is 2 meters, okay? And we know that our size is going to be 3.5 meters. Also, what I also did was that I used like my location, like I'm in Nigeria and Lagos, Nigeria, so I can just go to Google Map. Let me show you. And then I can just pick a particular location, those of mine. I can just pick a particular location and I'll enter Street View. Okay, I'll click on Street View. And then you can see you can go inside any of the streets. This is, okay, let's do something like this. Okay, so I'll just click to enter the street view and voila, this is, what's this? Okay, this is just, what? Let's just say we have this as a reference, right? But I'll be doing something very simple because when you have your reference, it's going to guide you on how to go about building the whole road network and the likes and those other stuff, okay? So you can, whatever location you want to build, you can use the Google Map and go to your street view and, do all those other good stuff that you can do there. Okay, so let's take this out and let's focus on what we'll be doing. Yeah, so 3.5 meters wide and I have 2 meters wide here. So what I want to do, I'll go to edit mode and I'll make sure everything is selected, and I'll make sure I have under my snapping, I will enable increment or grid and other stuff, anyone you want to use, but I think increment and absolute increment snap is fine, or you can just use grid if you have that function, and then I can just go G and X and hold down control to snap, okay? So that my origin point is going to be here, okay? So one thing I would want to explain, since I want something very basic, I am contemplating if I should use this as an example, or if I should go ahead and use something much simpler, like the third mainland bridge. These images they have are really old, pretty old. Google Earth hasn't updated their images. It's 2022 image. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes. Okay. Let's use this. Okay. This is gonna be a 4-lane road going and coming, and I don't know the dimensions for the curb or median or whatever the name is called. This stuff over here. So we'll be just we'll be eyeballing it. Okay. So with that in mind, I know that if we'll be having the 4-lane, and from this white line to this white line is 3.5 meters, which 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to give us a total of 14 meters. Okay, so I can go to Blender and I'll press S to scale. Oh no, don't do that. Let's just go in dimension, and I'll just type 14 in dimension, and it's going to go 14 meters. Okay, or 10 meters. Okay. Then another thing I would want to let you know is since I said I don't know the dimensions for the median or the curve or whatever the name is called, we'll just eyeball it. Okay, so I can come back to Blender and I can go, let's be into photographic view, and I can go GX point let's say 0.5, or rather minus 0.5. So from here to here is 0.5, and because of okay, let's do that in edit mode. Yeah, the reason I want to do it in edit mode, so if I want to add the mirror modifier, can see it's mirroring via the origin of the object. But if I should do that in edit mode, and I can go GX minus 0.5, you see when I adding the mirror modifier is going to mirror via the origin of the object, okay, which is very good. So, but let's ignore the mirror modifier for now. Should we leave it? Should we leave it? I don't know. Okay, let's leave it. If it causes problem, we'll deal with it later. Another thing again, I also want just a little space, just something very small here. So I'm going to add go back to edit mode, select everything here, and I'm going to add let's say 0.1. Okay, so I'll go GX minus 0.1. So the total distance from here to the origin is 0.6 meters. That's the total distance. Okay, so with that, another thing you would want to take note is those median and those curves, will be building that. So let's do it now that we've not gone far, so that it's not going to confuse you. So I'll go to edit mode. I'll select this edge and I'll shift D to duplicate and P to separate by selection. So I can name this first one as the road underscore main or F. And then for this one, should we call it curve or whatever the name is called? Someone told me that the name is called median, MEDIAN, median. Okay, so with that, let's check our reference. So let's look at the curve or the median or whatsoever the name is called, slab. I don't know. Let's look at that. Yeah. Okay. So let's build. So first of all, go to edit mode, edge selection mode, select this, and I will extrude a little bit around here, and I'm supposed to go this way and not the previous way I went. Okay. So now I can go E and Z up somewhere around here, and I'll do. Let's go up a bit. Let's check this one up a bit. This up a bit, and let's do E and X, and then remember clipping is enabled. If clipping is not enabled, please enable it. And then let's do Control Arrow and let's add in loop cut to put it somewhere around there. Beautiful. Let's see our reference. Okay, there's a space there. To do that, you can just come to edit mode, select this, and let's just do P separate by selection. Let's call this one pavement or whatever. I don't know what the name is called. So let's just call it pavement. You can go to object mode and let's scale it. So go to edit mode, select everything, and let's scale it just a tad. Let's use another modifier. Let's use this solidify modifier. So let's give it some depth, but we don't want it going up. We want it going down. So we'll flip. Yep. And then even thickness. And look at this. Since we're not going to see the bottom of the stuff, you can increase the thickness if you want to. We're not going to see the bottom. We'll just enable only ring. And then it's just going to give, it's doing the reverse for us. That's because I think our face orientation is not correct. So I can go to edit mode, select everything, Control Shift N, and I'll flip my orientation, which means that instead of positive, negative is the correct value, and make sure only rim is enabled. Look at everything, guys, okay? And then for this, you can just go to edit mode, select this edge, and then just extrude it down a tad, and that's a wrap. Okay, so I'm saving that. So that's for that. That's for this side. And we can also do the same for here. I can just, let's check our reference. Okay, this one goes up more inside, and okay. So we have to come here, go to edge selection mode, and then same thing, let's do Shift D to duplicate P, separate by selection. I feel we should have added this and this to become a single object. Okay, but we'll do that later. So go to edit mode, edge selection mode, select the edge, it to extrude Z a bit. Let's check it, take it up some more, and then need to extrude in the x-axis around here is fine. And then E to extrude in the z-axis somewhere around here is fine. And then E once more in the x-axis, and then E in the z-axis, just something like this. Is beautiful. Okay, so too much place, bad. Okay, so let's select everything. 7 to go to photographic view, go to edit mode, select everything, and then there's G and Z or other Y. And I want it to just be on the X direction going to the Y like that. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we have our going and our coming depending on whatever area you have. But I feel this height might not be beautiful. So let me bring in a quick reference. Oh, dang it. What do you mean? Okay. So let's bring in a quick human reference. Okay. So you see? G. So this is a human reference. That's why it's always good to have your stuff sorted out. Like now this is a human, and just imagine how tiny the road is. Right, so I will have to properly work on this. So I'll select all of those curbs or pavements or slabs or whatever name is called, and I'll go to edit mode, front photographic view, and I will set my scaling to 3D cursor. I don't know if it's gonna work. And then let's scale. Let's just scale. Nah, it ain't gonna work. So I think I'll just select, I'll just select this. Don't forget I have this one here as well. Okay. I think I should focus on this one step at a time, and then I can just go G and Z. Okay, you see, it's horrible. It's pretty horrible. So I will have to, manually do this thing. I should have thought of this before. Sorry, guys. So let's check our reference to see how it looks like. Okay, it's up inside. So let's see. Up. This should be some more around here, and this should be someone in the x-axis. And okay, I hope you guys understand. Just you don't watch the video slowly. And then let's go to object mode, and then I want to move this guy here, and I want to work on this properly. You know what? I'll just delete every other point out. Okay, like delete letters. Okay, so I have just the edge. So I'll do E and Z just somewhere around here, E and X to go in here, and then E and Z some more around the let's say waistline, which means I'll have to make this one and that other one to be even, and it's pretty simple to do that. Okay, so let's say we have this. Okay, so I would like to make this and this the same height. Okay, so I'll select both of them, front photographic view, go to edit mode, and I'll select like this, and let me add middle stuff as well. So select all of them, and I can go let's see, did I do an extrusion? Oh yeah, I did. So I don't want that selected, so I'm going to do SZ0. Oh, remember I did my snapping to the cursor, so now I'm going to have something terrible, so I need to switch it back to median point. So now I can do SZ and 0, and it's all going to fit. So let's see, voila. Okay, beautiful. Let's push our human somewhere under. Okay, so let's see. I also feel I should do some thickness. This is not thick enough. So front photographic view, select this here. And please, wireframe view, guys. So wireframe, and then I'll do G and X, and I'll give some thickness. Okay, cool. So with this, we can now go for the texturing. Okay, so first thing first, let's select the road, go to edit mode, let's add in some loop cut around SO3, so that from here to here is 3.5, and then here is 3.5, and all that to divide evenly. And what else I would want to do? I want to add let's say something like this, so that when I am deforming my mesh, it's going to deform smoothly. It's going to be smooth. Okay, so I'll switch to my UV workspace, UV editing workspace. Select everything. Now do U unwrap. So there it is. Now it says object has no uniform scale, yada yada. That's because I did not apply my scale. So please apply your scale. In fact, select everything. Oh, minus human reference. So select everything and then Ctrl A and apply your scale. Oh, a quick one for you, okay? So if you want to apply scale to multiple objects, while you press Ctrl A, holding down the Alt key and then just press on it is going to apply to multiple objects, okay? Awesome. Because now if you check this, you can see it's applied. If you check this, it's applied, okay? So now I can click on the road and go to edit mode, select everything, U, and I'll say unwrap. Voila, these are our UV unwrap. So if you did not UV unwrap, the textures we are going to apply to this is not going to be placed beautifully. Maybe you can have some distorted textures. If you follow the power bank video I posted the other day, or the soda can video I posted too, both of them had basic UV unwrapping. Okay, so even this is still just simple unwrap. We have not actually dive deep down into UV unwrapping, but UV unwrapping is not something that should that should trouble you because it's easy, okay? It's not that difficult once you understand the reason why you're unwrapping and what you want to do and all that stuff is a walkthrough for you. So I'll go look for my textures, okay? I think I have one around okay, so where did I get my textures from? Let's see. Aha, I remember. I got my textures from fab.com. Okay, so this is fab.com. You can get your road textures from this Unreal Engine marketplace. You can search for road and come to relevance and say lowest best. So you look for free road. Oh, we're going to be using the street lamp. How cool is that? We'll be using the street lamp to report it. That's sometime in the future. Vehicles. Okay, let's not get lost. Okay, you can search for road textures around here, I think. Aha, here they are. So you can use any one of your choice. I already have mine downloaded. These are not textures, these are decals. Be careful. There's a difference between decals and textures, okay? You're looking for road textures, okay? So if Fab is confusing you, you can come to Holy Heaven and then you can search for road and then you have some asphalt road here in Holy Heaven. If you are still lost, you can come to ambientcg.com and you have some nice road textures here. Okay. So let's I have mine downloaded somewhere in my computer. So I'll be looking for that. Okay, I have seen it. And I'm going to copy the parts. Okay. Yeah, so I will now switch to my shading tab. Okay, and then I'll click on my material menu and let's see, I have one already. So let's just name it road. If you don't have a material, you can just click on new and it's, in fact, I don't want that. Sorry, Ctrl Z. Sorry for that, guys. Click on the road and then click on new. Yeah, and then let's name it road. I like saying MAT for material _road. So now click on the principal BSDF and then press Ctrl+Shift+T. If this stuff does not work, Ctrl+Shift+T does not work, you should enable the Node Wrangler add-on. You come to add-ons, whatever version of Blender you are, just come to edit, preferences, add-ons, and search for Node Wrangler and enable it. Come on, guys. Node Wrangler is awesome. This is like something you should always have enabled. Node Wrangler, loop tools, F2, extract, mesh, and some basic stuff should be enabled by default, okay? So Node Wrangler, click on Principal BSDF and then press Ctrl+Shift+T. And yeah, so I have this and I'm going to just select all three of them at the same time. Base, color, normal, and roughness. And then I'm going to do principal texture. Voila. So this is what I have currently, but you can see that the line is not showing and I want to see at least one or two lines. Let's enable wireframe view. Okay, so let's see. So fix that under, let's, I'm going to do something like this and I'll switch this to my UV workspace. Now go to edit mode so that you see this is the okay. So this share. I don't know what I did. Every time I'm not able to select. Are you seeing? I'm not able to select. I think I should use my. I'm in the select. Oh, speak to. But I should be in the selection to. No, that. Okay. So now I can select. In case you are unable to select, you can click and hold on this and be in the selection box tool and not the tweak tool. Okay. So you can see that I have my textures here already, but when I come here, there's no line showing. So that's because our unwrap, when we unwrap, is what we got. So I can select it like this and I'll rotate in the x-axis 90 degrees and then I'll just roughly position it inside my UV. Doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Just that, and then I can have this. You can see that my texture is pretty stretched. Not that bad stretched, but you know, is huge. Okay, so you can come to the mapping. I've forgotten the value I used. Let's mess around. So for location, let's do 3.5. Okay, and then for X and Y, let's say 4. Voila, I remember my dimensions. Okay, so that's that. I've done this before. So yeah, remember the dimensions. So you can see it's evenly distributed. Okay, so you might be wondering why I gave X4 and Y4. Okay, if I switch Y back to 1 and let's zoom into our textures, can you see it's stretching? So I saying it's stretching because we actually scaled our textures to fit into what we have. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so that's why just look what's going to happen. When I give Y4, you can see it's now accurate. Okay. There's many ways to achieve this. Instead of doing what I did, you could literally come to edit mode, select here, and control and maxing and do whatever you know you want to do. If that is fine, no problem. You can do that. It also works. No problem. Choose your poison, guys. Okay. So for this one, our reference is we have white and black, white and black, white and black. Okay, so I'm contemplating how to go about white and blacking. Okay, so I'll just Control R, select it. Okay, you know what? Let's make this to a single object. Okay, and then press Ctrl J. Okay, and then I'll add in a new material, and then I'll call it slab. Like I said, I don't know whatever the name is called. And then I can go to edit mode and just add a loop pot around here. Does it work? Does it work? I feel it's too thin. It's too thin. We're not going to do that. Nah, we ain't going to do that. We're going to texture this very soon. Okay? So let's ignore that. As for because of I'm going to do the black and white texturing inside of like native to Blender, there's no need for me to UV unwrap. It's just like me applying colors to it. But if I was going to export this stuff to another software like Unreal Engine or Maya or whatever 3D software you want to do your final stuff in, it would be wise for me to make get the textures online, or I can make the texture here in Blender and then I'll bake it and I'll be able to export it, yada yada, and all those good stuff. Okay. So for this, I think I would have to download a texture for it. Okay, so let's go to ambient.ambientcg or whatever name the website is called. Let's get nope, let's go to polyethylene. I think I downloaded something like this yesterday. Okay, so I am back and I have my textures. So I'm going to create a new one and I'll call it material underscore pavement. I remember that I didn't do MAT and that. Okay. So this material underscore pavement. So let me show you something. So I'll click on this, Ctrl Shift T, and I'll do this textures and I'll select everything this time around. And okay, you can see that it gave me some displacement map. I don't want the displacement. I'm okay with just the normal map. Those extra details are useless on me, so don't want that. So the normal map is just fine. And you can see that we are having just something beautifully ugly. There's nothing showing on it. Okay. So that's because we've not UV unwrap. So I can go to edit mode, select it, and UV unwrap, and you can see we now have some beautiful pavements. Okay, you can see that this particular place is stretched. That's because we have our solidify modifier applied, rather added but not applied. So it did not properly UV unwrap it. Okay, so if I were to apply the solidify modifier, so I can go to edit mode, so I can properly max them at some strategic position, Control E, and I'll say maxim. Now I do A, U, unwrap. See stretch, I'll select this, and I'll select this and do Control E, maxim. Let's see, A, U, unwrap. Okay, stretched. Oh, because of I didn't apply the mirror modifier first before I apply the solidify modifier, I am having some weird stuff inside of here, which is not good. So I will have to go to edit mode, select this face, and I'll delete it. No wonder my UV unwrap was not fine. AU unwrap. Beautiful. So there you have it. Are you seeing? No longer stretched UVs. But you can see that we're having some kind of stuff here. That's because of the mirror modifier, and I'm not going to deal with that. Just apply the mirror modifier, then go to edit mode again and do you unwrap and to fix it. Okay, you understand? You understand? Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Let's move forward. Okay, so let's disable the wireframe stuff. And then I would want to do some. Okay, let me switch to layouts workspace and enable material preview. Okay, so time for some beautiful stuff, okay? Let's bring in the lantern I told you about that I downloaded from Fab. I think it's somewhere up around here. Yeah, this one here, city lantern. Okay, so I have it somewhere. Okay, city lantern found, and I'm just going to drag and drop. For you, if you are not using Blender 4.2, you are going to go to File, Import FBX, because our file was exported in FBX. So you do FBX, and then you would import it into. You will now navigate to where you have it and just import it into your scene. Okay, so let me just do that again. File, import FBX, and import. Okay, so when you import it, you see you have a glass mesh and the pool itself. So just select the glass, shift select the pool, and then I have to select the glass, shift select the pool, and then press Ctrl J to join it. And then let's go to topographic view, and then let's move our pool, let's say in the middle. Yeah, and then let's rotate it like this. And then let's take it somewhere around here. Beautiful. Okay. We would want same thing for the other side too. You know, we are not going into details of stuff. So I can go to edit mode. I can select somewhere around here. Let's see. Let's add okay, press Ctrl plus, yeah, something like this. Select this and then shift it to duplicate, and then right click to snap back to position, and then arrow Z 180. No. I'm supposed to do switch my pivot to cursor, so I can do arrow Z 180. Did it work? No, it didn't. How do I do this? Okay, I can just do from topographic view. I can just so let me switch back to my median point, and then I can do RZ. Okay, this is fine. I just don't have the liberty to teach you that. So I'll just, do something like this. So it will look as if they are welded together. So let's, position it to fit in. Since I didn't do proper rotation, I'm going to have something like that. So let's see, point in the middle. Okay. This is fine. Okay, so this is fine. And then another thing you should know, the scale is not applied. So I'm going to apply scale and I'll apply rotation. I hope I've not done something that's going to haunt me in the future, but let's proceed. So now we just have, I'm just doing the road like this before you are going to see the fun part of it. Okay, so I can click on the road, and I'm going to add in a modifier called the array modifier. And you can see it's going to the x-axis. We don't want it to go to the x. Rather, we're going to give 0, and we'll make it go to the y because we are going up in the y-axis. And I'll switch from fixed count to, is it fixed length or fixed curve? I don't know. I'll do fixed. Okay. I don't have the curve now. Let's do fixed count for now. Let's do fixed count for now. You see something very fun. Okay. So what I want to do, because of I want to give black and white, so I'm going to let's see. Problem? No. Okay. So I move the array modifier up because modifiers work in hierarchy. So if the mirror modifier is up and I apply the array modifier, it's going to give me a notification that, oh, your array modifier is not on top, blah, 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 and all that stuff. You can try it out and read what you're going to get around here somewhere. So, but I just want the array to be up first so that I'm not going to get that notification. So I'm going to apply my array modifier. So I'll do same thing for the rest objects because I want to give it black and white. Okay. So I'll just use a plugin of mine, and yeah, I use the plugin, the same drill. You saw me doing that just now, so fret not. Oh, sorry. I don't want you, and this. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do something, apply the array modifier. And for you, do I need to do the same piece of craft with you? Oh. So I'll just go back one more step. I want a little demarcation between one slab from the other, okay? So in my array modifier, I'm just going to do 1.001. You see, I have a little slab. I think it's not, let's do 2. There's a little space there, okay? Beautiful. So I can now apply, you see, that notification. But no troubles, no harm. So I'll do same thing for you. So for this now, I can now come to my material, and my material slab, I'm going to do same thing. I will say material slab underscore black. Okay, and for the new slot, I'll just click the plus sign to add a new slot, and then I'll click new. So our name is material underscore slab underscore white. Okay, so for the black, I'm going to give it black. And for the roughness, I'm going to increase it a tad. And you can see it's applied to everything, no worries. All I have to do is go to edit mode, select this one, that's going to be white. And then select this one, so that's going to be white, and I'll click on the white material, and then I'll do assign. So we have black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. We have white. So I want to select the road, then I want to move it somewhere around here. Okay, beautiful. Save your work, guys. Save your work. Oh, let's put it. Sorry, let's just leave it here. I think there is fine. I'm thinking because of we have done that stuff, there's a little space around here. You see, let me go to edit mode, and let's do L, and let's hide this. You can see we're having there's a little space around here. Sorry, I don't like that. So I will have to Alt H to add what I hid before. So I will select. Okay, let's do it one at a time. So I'll select this one, L, to select link, and I'll hide you. And then I'll go to a selection mode, select this, and I'll press E to scale. Okay, sorry, E to extrude, right click to cancel, and I'll press Alt S. Sorry, and I'll just press S to scale it in, and I'll move it in x-axis, just, to give just something. We're not going to stay it. You can be meticulous about it if you want to. Okay, if you want to, you can do that, you see. Okay, so let's do the other. Let's do Alt H to hide what I hid before, and then I'll select this one, and I'll press H to hide it. Go to first selection mode, select all these materials, and I think this, sorry, all the edges. I'll select this edge, and I'll select this edge, and I'll press E to extrude, right click to cancel, and okay, you can see it is scaling there. I don't want that. I want to do individual origin, and then I will scale. I'll just manually move it in a bit. Since we will not be seeing it like that, it's ugly quite alright if you get to see it, so you can clean it a bit. You can clean the inside. Okay. Sorry guys, I can be meticulous at times. Okay, so, and I can press Alt H to hide what I hid before. And then let's see. Let me see what I have. Fine, beautiful. I'm not seeing that stuff I was seeing there before. Okay, so now make our road elongated. Is that the word? Right, so I'm going to bring in a curve. You can use the Bezier curve, you can use the knobs curve. Okay, so my curve is somewhere around there. Let me see, should I use the knobs? Let's use a part. Let me see. Yeah, let's use a part. I don't want to use the knobs. Let's use a part. So you can use a part, or you can use the Bezier, and then I'll rotate 90, and I want it to be in the middle. And I think this is the middle of the road. So now I can you see? Good stuff. Okay, so let's click the road now. Guys, watch this. Remember that the knobs, which is the curve, is there. So I'll click the road. Okay, let me do the curve first. I'll click the curve. I'll go to edit mode, topographic view. Let me just do something first. I just want to move it a little bit forward. I want to try something to see what's going to happen. If not, we'll be using the Bezier curve. Okay, so I'll click the road, and in my modifier settings, my modifier property menu, I'm going to add in the array modifier again, and as usual, 0, and we want it to go x0, y1, but this time instead of fixed count, let's say curve. Yeah, we'll do fit curve, and then we'll target the curve. Let's see what's going to happen. Voila, beautiful, it worked. You see, it worked, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select the curve. Watch this, guys. I'll go to the curve edit menu, and then when I extrude, I see it's following. But I don't like, I want it to curve. It's not curving. Why is not curving? Why the road is still selected? I want to add in the curve modifier, and then I will still target that same curve we added, and you can see you can have your beautiful road. So if you select the curve, right, and then go to edit mode, and then if you extrude, are you seeing you're having some nice, some nice, beautiful road. Pretty easy, right? Now you can see that I don't like this. This curve is too sharp. I don't know if there's a road like this in real life. Okay, so I'm going to dissolve that point, and then I can move you forward. And you can see our original point we have here is still, let's just dissolve them, and let's dissolve. Okay, so you can have fun with this. Have fun. I can be my photographic view. You can see this. I'm already like doing something like a bridge. But I will have to let's see. I will have to tilt it. Okay, 7 flat. It's just simple stuff. Okay, so same drill. Let's save our work. So let's try the same thing for our object too. So we're going to add in the array modifier, and let's do fit curve, and let's target that same color. Did anything happen? No. X should be 0, Y should be 1. Okay, it's working. And then let's add in the curve modifier. Crossing my fingers, drum rolling. It worked, people. It worked. I'm a genius. Okay, so I didn't do something because my road is too sharp. Okay, there's no need to bother myself. I can just add in the bevel modifier, and then I'll make it 3, and then on my profile to be like 0.7, and then my meter outside to be arc, disable clamp overlap, and I'm going to do 0.01. Then I can right click and add a shape smooth. See what I have. Beautiful. So same drill. And then you see it's gonna be smooth. And then this guy is still jaggedy. So I'm going to add plus of 3, and then beautiful. It's beautiful. You see, easy road. So let's time for a little bit of drama. So let's see if this poll is going to work. So same drill. So let's add in the you already know, so I'm going to skip this. Okay, guys. So I had to hold up because if I should fast forward here, you missed a crucial point. So you can see that I don't want, instead of putting Y1, we want quite a distance in our pool. And then, which means I will have to give Y instead of 1 meters apart. Let's try saying this is 2, 4, 6. Oh, so let me show I'm counting. I'm counting the slabs, guys. Because of the pole is kind of dense, I'm having it lag. I think I'll do that later. So this is 4 meters. Okay, 4 meters. So I want the, instead of going, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3. That's 12. So let's do 12 meters apart. Too small. Let's do 24 meters apart. Okay, that's fine. Oh, let's enable our modifier here, but so for this, for the pole, let's add in the form and then curve modifier, and let's target it. Let's see. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. It's working. So same drill. You can do so many things with this stuff. Okay. So now from here, if I continue this tutorial, it's going to take forever, but it's just simple stuff. You can put something like this road is not supposed to be floating like this up. Okay, you can do same thing. You can put what they call that, this supporting beam or pillars under, but I'm not going to do that. So it's just this. So thank you guys for being patient with me, because I promised to drop the video. I promised to drop the video since, but I didn't do that. But here it is now. And please like the video. It helps me, make more content like this. And subscribe to my channel. And recommend a friend to recommend a friend to recommend a friend to recommend a friend. Thank you. Peace out. Oh, before I go, this pole, I did not texture it. You can come to material. You can see we already have some stuff here. Let me see what's going to happen if I change color. Okay, so let's give it some metallic color. And metal is going to be 1. And then let's tune down the roughness a bit. And then this is going to be, why this is going to be the glass. You can delete this, come here, delete this, and then let's do Shift A. Let's search for glass BSDF. It's just, I'm not doing something complicated, and just connect it. So our stuff is going to be a beautiful glass, and then you can just give it reference a bit, and if you want it to shine, you have to manually add light to it. But you can cheat. I don't want to go into that because this video is going to take forever. Once again, bye guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.